With this ministry, we're feeding thousands of people on both sides of the river. Hello, Ohio River Valley District. Todd Anderson here on location on the Levee here in Newport, where UMC Food Ministry and our executive director, Larry Cairo, who's also our CEO, is here, and we're giving you a tour of the ministry that we share with the Northern Kentucky District of the United Methodist Church.
Over the last 3 or 4 months since this pandemic started, we passed out over 1 million meals. We have an assembly line where our staff is putting these meal components into our boxes. A lot of our meals are shelf stable. 7 days worth of breakfast and lunch inside of them, so that the parents can only need to come and pick them up 1 day a week, and they've got a whole week's worth of food. Every child that gets one of our box meals sees this message. We haven't gotten a single complaint, and we passed out over 1 million of these boxes. And they're going all over the tri-state area to people of every faith. One of our very first kitchens in the Ohio River Valley was New Vision United Methodist on Reading Road. And New Vision primarily serves our child care centers. UMC Food has 47 child care centers, most of which are in the Ohio River Valley District. We also have a kitchen at Westwood United Methodist. We also partner with Hamilton Living Water, and we also have a kitchen up at Calvary Hilltop with Pastor Thomas up in North College Hill area. Last year we did about 1.7 million meals in total, and in the month of June we had 5 times more meals than we did in 2020 than we did in 2019. So I expect that our meal numbers this year will meet or exceed a total of 4 million for the year.
UMC Food Ministry is 10 years old this year, and so this is actually our celebration right now. And I have the privilege of being the chair of the board. And some of you may be wondering about this rather exotic location that we have right now, the old Bar Louie on the Levee in Newport. It's a strange thing.
We were assembling meals at our base of operations in Latonia. Doesn't have air conditioning in the gymnasium, and we found out that apples and oranges do not like heat. So we began looking for spaces that we could rent or lease that were air conditioned. The Northern Kentucky Chamber of Commerce put us in touch with Justin Otto, who is the senior manager here at Newport on the Levee. We've got all this space. If you pay the air conditioning bill, you can come in and use the space. So that's how that worked out. We are not charged for the space. We do have to pay utilities and maintenance and things like that, but they were graciously willing to give us a space so we can provide meal boxes with fresh fruits and vegetables, which was the whole point of getting into air-conditioned facilities.
The relationship between the Northern Kentucky District and the Ohio River Valley District has been around for several years. It's the only ministry that I'm aware of that goes across district lines, annual conference lines, and jurisdictional lines that I'm aware of. We think that it's very unique, and we're very excited about the mission of feeding children. And our tagline is making God's love edible. And that's what we try to do every day in our ministry as we reach out. And we're very excited about that work.